Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the first in a series of welding theory tutorials narrated by me, Bob Bosworth, President and CTO of Elite Welding Solutions. As with most programs, especially online programs, we have to put out a bit of a disclaimer to understand that we're not there. Any expert that's going to come into your plant and tell you what to do or how to do it is really flying blind when he's trying to deliver this in a bit of material we'll know as a presentation. Actually seeing, touching, being close to a problem reveals a bunch of other information and details we really need to make a proper evaluation, especially when it comes to troubleshooting. Now, our mission statement is quite simple. We wanted to develop a resource and take the experiences that I've had since I began my apprenticeship in 1979 and bring them to the plants. Now, I've been in pipe and pressure vessel, structural. I've had hundreds of welding qualification tickets. I hold 4 trade licenses in welding. And there's a number of different things that I've done that I could probably bring a lot of and accent a lot of issues that you see on the shop floor, and some issues you can't even see, every one of which will cost you money in the end. To find out what my full details of my credentials, you can go to my spot in LinkedIn, and my site there can actually help you to see all the credentials, all my paperwork, everything's been loaded up, so you'll be able to actually open them up and see for yourself. Now, a number of the joining processes, which is mostly what we do in welding, is we join. But every one of these processes, starting with the shielded metal arc welding, which is your typical stick welding, and getting into the more elaborate TIG welding and TIG welding of aluminum, and even getting into TIG welding of titanium and tantalum and the refractory metals groups, and getting into the complexities of silicon bronze and electric brazing. All these things are all part of what I do to try to improve the efficiencies in your plant. Now, cutting processes have never been ignored. We do a lot of oxy-fuel programs, acetylene, propane, everything you can think of when it comes to the cutting, including mechanized tables. Resurfacing or surfacing a piece of material, sometimes with a different type of material to make sure that it has corrosion resistance, to make sure it has protection from, in some cases, even radiation. So we do this commonly, this surface restoration, we'll do this in tool steels. To create a hard surface while leaving the inside of the tool steel somewhat leave the ability to keep it softer so we can take impact. Thermal spray welding is something completely different. It's not to be related to any of the other processes, especially the joining processes. This is very common in the oxy-fuel processes, using oxy-fuel processes to restore surfaces on machine products for tool and die, and most commonly electrical generation. Now, there's a host of other experiences and services here we offer, and all of which you can have a peek at yourself and let us know what you need. So if you wanted to explore any of these programs or so forth, you could contact me at 226-387-4541 or Bob at eliteweldingsolutions.com. We have a consumables division. The consumables division sells goods, and Elite Welding Solutions commonly provides services complementary to the companies that purchase products from Elite Welding Consumables. These types of decisions are decisions that are made together, and there might be some type of common ground to help us out. So I hope you enjoy the programs. They are 20 plus years in the making. I taught the apprenticeship program for 20 years at Mohawk College, and hopefully they're enjoyable, and hopefully you take something from them. Okay, thank you very much, and enjoy your training.